Here's why I only have one credit card. Years back, I have a number of credit cards. I got the credit cards for the few hundreds of dollars of welcome bonuses, the free iPad, or the free luggages with certain conditions being met. However, I ended up cancelling most of these cards. Now, I am left with only one credit card. In this video, I'll talk more about why. So firstly, why I cancelled most of my credit cards. Well, the key reason was annual fees. When I had so many credit cards, there were many that I could not meet the minimum spending required to have your annual fee automatically waived. And when I called, some banks do not allow waiving the annual fee. Hence, I had to cancel the card. There were some banks that allow the annual fees to be waived, but I still cancelled them because every year, subsequently, I have to call them up or I have to use the online app to ask for a waiver when I hardly even use the card. I found it a hassle. So in short, I cancelled most of the cards that I had due to the annual fees and also the time involved and effort involved in managing them. However, I still keep one credit card because I prefer to pay using a credit card whenever I can. Having a credit card is great. It gives you the rewards, and I also prefer paying for things at the end of the bill cycle instead of paying it upfront. Why pay in advance when you do not need to and there is no extra charge as long as you pay on time? So now I put everything that can be paid by card through my credit card. And by doing so, I managed to spend around $800 per month. With this amount, I probably can only meet the minimum spend requirements to reap the rewards from maybe just one card. So to get the best out of it, I put all my efforts into spending just one card. And currently the one card that I have is the UOB One credit card. Because I also have the UOB One account, I do get a higher interest rate for my deposits. So I look at this as about a 50% discount off my monthly credit card expenditure. On top of that, I also get cashbacks from the card. Every month, I only need to check one credit card statement and pay one bill. If I want to track my expenditure, I only need to look at this card because the majority of my expenditures goes through this card. If there's any annual fee, I also only need to address it for a single card. I recall even cancelling the debit card that the bank gave me because it has annual fees after a few years. So now I only need to work with one thing. And it saves me a lot of time and effort to move on in things I want to do in my life. I believe that credit cards are useful. We can get more benefits using them if we know how to use them responsibly. I'm not saying that having a single card is a good thing, but credit cards that you have should revolve around your spending habits or your spending needs. And because my spending is roughly $800 per month, I do not need a second card. Having a second card will not give me additional benefits, but instead incur more time and effort on my part tracking and ensuring that I remember to pay them.